Good morning and welcome to the History Office News Bulletin for the day. This is your news master for the day's news. Now the headlines. Special Parliament session from Monday to hold discussion on the parliamentary journey of 75 years. India and Japan hold discussion on bilateral cyber cooperation in Tokyo. The US wants to engage North Korea but doesn't know how. Now the news in detail. A 5-day-long special parliament session will be held from Monday. A parliamentary bulletin said that on the first day, a discussion on the parliamentary journey of 75 years, starting from Samvidhan Sabha, achievements, experiences, memories and learnings will be held in Lok Sabha. The government has listed bill on the appointment of the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners in the upcoming parliament session. Apart from this, the Advocates Amendment Bill, the Press and Registration of Periodicals Bill, and the Post Office Bill is scheduled to be taken up for discussion during the session. The Advocates Amendment Bill, the Press and Registration of Periodical Bill, has been passed by the Rajya Sabha and is pending in Lok Sabha. The Post Office Bill and the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners' appointment, condition of service, and terms of office bill have already been introduced in the Rajya Sabha. India and Japan discussed important areas of bilateral cyber cooperation and reviewed the progress achieved in the area of cybersecurity and information and communication technologies, including 5G technology. Japan hosted the 5th India-Japan Cyber Dialogue in Tokyo this morning. The Indian delegation was led by Joint Secretary Cyber Diplomacy Division in Ministry of External Affairs, Montui Saiwai. Both sides exchanged views on the latest developments in the cyber domain and mutual cooperation at the United Nations and other multilateral and regional fora, including under the Quad framework. Both the delegations underscored the importance of capacity building and ensuring secure cyberspace and agreed to cooperate in this aspect. The Indian side invited the Japanese side to the 6th Indo-Japanese Cyber Dialogue in New Delhi next year as mutually convenient. For decades, the West and the Washington, particularly, has asked itself the question, how do you solve a problem like North Korea? Now it may be more urgent than ever as Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin's heavily sanctioned regimes enter what appears to be a new era of friendship. But the US, it appears, is out of ideas. Details of any deal Moscow and Pyongyang may have struck are scant. But the biggest concerns are over the possibility of Russia sharing technology, particularly involving ballistic missiles or nuclear submarine systems. So far, Washington has responded with derisive swipes. Mr. Putin is so desperate he's begging a pariah nation for help and had to travel hat in hand across his country and warnings of serious and as yet unspecified consequences. But there isn't much left in the American economic toolkit to lobby at North Korea. As one State Department reportedly joked, there may be a corner shop or two in Pyongyang that haven't been targeted, but that's about it. Before we end the news for the day, the headlines once again. Special Parliament session from Monday to hold the discussion on the parliamentary journey of 75 years. India and Japan hold discussion on bilateral cyber cooperation in Tokyo. The US wants to engage North Korea but doesn't know how. That's it from the news desk for the day. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day. For more elaborate news, please subscribe to our channel, The History Office.